Hi guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a video about what is in my tarot bag. Now, believe it or not, I actually have a tarot bag that my husband bought for me last Christmas, and I keep my goodies in there. I actually take this bag with me when I go to work. It's just something that I throw other stuff in while I'm at work, but when I'm not at work, this is the bag where I toss all my goodies for readings, and this is what I take with me to in-person client readings as well. So without further ado, here is my tarot bag. So it is a giant canvas bag, and it has the beautiful High Priestess on it. So I found this bag off of Amazon actually, and I had sent a link over to my husband and I told him, please buy this for me. This is what I want for Christmas, along with other things. And of course he listened, and so I had this in my Christmas bag as a Christmas gift last year. So this is my tarot bag. It has beautiful long straps. It's a nice sturdy canvas bag, and this is where I carry everything in. So inside my beautiful bag, I have probably the most important thing in my whole Cackling Moon business, is my planner. And I actually recently switched over to a brand new planner, which is the one I have here. And it says, be happy, be bright, and be you. So this is the happy planner that you can find at Michael's. And I actually changed out the little rings so that they were larger, and they're so cute. They have like little hearts in the middle. I don't know if you could tell. But I got the larger rings because I knew I was going to fill it with a lot of crap. So this is the planner that I am now using. This is where I am keeping track of all of my client orders, as well as scheduling certain readings. If I have in-person readings coming in, then I will schedule those as well. And then this is also just for life too. So it opens up and it has hello, and then there's me and my little website, thecacklingmoon.com. I haven't yet really taken the time to decorate. I just put this planner together over the weekend, and it is now, I've been working with it for the last few days. So I'm really excited to have switched over to this beautiful thing. But like I said, I have from September, I started with September, and I've already filled up the little calendar here. And then I also have a list of video ideas, which this one was actually something that I brainstormed yesterday. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna film it now. And then I have the larger portions of the calendar where I will write down my client orders. So I'm still getting used to being in this planner, but I love it. And this is the main dish that is in my bag. So this planner goes with me everywhere, every single day, because without it, I would be lost. I wouldn't know what client order is next, and you know, all of that goodness. So next I have my spreads journal. So this journal goes with me everywhere, and I'm so sad because I almost filled up the last few pages. I've had this thing for the whole tarot journey that I've been on for the last 4 years now, I think it's going to be. So I'm sad because I've actually filled up pretty much all of the pages. So everything in here is nothing but reading ideas and spreads that I personally created, because a lot of you guys, as you know, I create my own tarot spreads. Every reading that I have in my shop, with the exception of like the past, present, future, and some of the ones with the Celtic cross, every reading in my shop I created the spreads for. So I'm all about designing my own readings, because I think that it is really important to have just, you know, your own genuine original touch to it, and that is me. So I love to add my own ideas into the spreads and personally create them so that they are more just one-on-one and personal with my clients. So that is what I do. I have all these different types of spreads. A lot of them have been in my shop. Some of them I switch out and I add new ones. Sometimes when I'm sitting at work, I will have my spreads journal with me, and I'll, usually I'll jot it down on a note piece of paper, and then I will transfer it into the book when I know that it's a finalized legit reading. But I am gonna have to get a new one because this is almost full. So I have the beautiful spreads journal. That is another must in every tarot bag. Next I have another journal. So this is actually going to be one that I'm going to be starting in the fall. So the fall, as we know, starts, I believe it's next week, the 21st or something like that. So this is the 52 list project, a year of weekly journaling inspiration by Maria Seal. So this was actually gifted to me by a friend, and so she gave this to me as a gift. And I want to say this was gifted to me shortly after I found out about my brother. So I feel like, this is special, and I really wanted to get to work on this because it's journal prompts, and who doesn't love to journal prompt? The inside of it is really magical. It's so pretty. There's gorgeous pictures, and there's like prompts, nothing but prompts. So one for each day. So I don't have to get a separate journal for this. I can work straight out of the book because it's like a workbook. And I'm really excited. So it says create 52 lists, one for every week of the year, that will help you discover the beauty, joy, creativity, and power you already have. Get ready to celebrate, enjoy, and take ownership of your life as each week of the year becomes more thoughtful and vibrant. Who doesn't love lists? I love lists. They're so easy. Bullet journaling. Okay. I have water. I am big on drinking water. I'm always drinking water, always have water. So I have a water there. What else do I have in here? I have a book. So yes, I've been reading tarot for a couple years, but every once in a while I would like to see the book definition. Sometimes that inspires me. Sometimes I get a court card that comes up and I'm like, what is this supposed to, what does this mean? So just because you've been reading tarot for 1 year, 2 years, 20 years, 100 years, sometimes you have to resort back to a book. And so I love to carry I love to carry a tarot book with me wherever I go, just in case. And my favorite is The Complete Guide to Tarot by Eden Gray, because one, it's compact, it's very small. So it's a small little book. It's very, down to the keywords. It's really, simple, easy to read. It's just one of those quick ones where if I need inspiration, or if I am getting a, kind of like a block and I don't know what the card is supposed to, what the card is meaning, and sometimes that happens, I will reach for the book. So I do carry a guidebook with me no matter what. Sometimes it's not this one, it can be another guidebook. Sometimes I carry like the Wild Unknown guidebook. I love this one. Sometimes I'll carry, a random one like that, but usually it is, this one. And that was a used copy I found. I found it in a bookstore. A pen, and I'm weird with my pens, so I love pens, but I really like felt tip marker pens. There's just something about it, so I love to use these. Anytime I find them laying around, I like to take them. So I really need to buy myself a pack because they dry out pretty easily because I'm always using them. But I'm all into the felt tip pens. So I have that in there. And then I have my beautiful crystal skull. So this is just a clear quartz crystal skull. And he's really special. He came into the mail for me the day of the day that my brother passed away. So he was in the mail waiting for me at the P.O. box, and I remember that night I was very upset, but I had my husband take me to the P.O. box so I can pick him up. And I named him after my brother. So I like to carry him with me. He'll either be in my tarot bag or he'll be in my purse. Sometimes he's on my bedside table. He's just really special to me for that reason. So he's with me all the time. This is the tarot deck that I carry with me no matter what. I could be working like I am with the spooky reading, so I'm using all of my spooky cards. or it could be, you know, whatever. But this is the deck that I always have with me. So I either have this in my purse or I will have it in my tarot bag. When I go do in-person readings, usually I'll pick a couple cute cards, like theme cards, but I will also always grab my classic Rider-Waite deck, because that is the deck that a lot of people are familiar with. And when I do in-person readings for people, they kind of like to see the stereotypical deck. Usually that's the one that's like, ooh, it's a tarot reading, you know, I don't know, there's just something about it. So this is the Rider-Waite tarot that I'm talking about. It has the plaid backs, and it's my version is a matte finish, so I love the finish of the cards because there is no gloss. So this is the deck that I use when I do in-person readings, or this is the deck that I carry with me all the time because it's just your basic tarot. This is the tarot deck that I studied off of. This is what I learned. I love it. It's with me all the time. I love this cute deck bag that I purchased. There's a lovely girl, I believe she goes by the name Heather Rain or something like that on Etsy. And she actually makes her deck bags, so they're really cute and they're nice size, so the tarot card fits perfect in there. Nice, lots of room, so even oracle cards could fit in here. And it has zippers, and that's my favorite. So zippers, and then you can ask, or you not ask, but you can pick what kind of a charm you would like your zipper to have. So of course I have to choose the cute little moon the cute little moon charm. This is actually, I think this is Loteria, but I'm not sure. It may not be Loteria, maybe something else. But anyway, and then I carry crystals in this deck bag. So I have, what's in here? My smoky quartz. So this is my tumbled smoky quartz. This is like one of my favorite crystals. It is the shape of a triangle. This smoky quartz, I literally will carry it around with me at work. If I have pockets, I will put it in my pocket, but usually it stays in the deck bag. But I love to, you know, hold it and run my fingers through it, especially when I'm feeling. Sorry about that, guys. I will run my fingers over it, especially if I'm feeling anxious or stressed. This is just that one tumbled stone that, I don't know, it's just been doing it for me. This has been my go-to for the last couple months during the stressful time that I've been going through. So this is definitely the crystal that I have been going for. So I keep that in my tarot deck. Sometimes when I'm doing like the in-person readings, I like to actually take the crystal and I'll hold it while I give a client reading. I just find that that's, you know, nice. And then there's another one. Oh, my other one. See, as you guys can see, I love smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is probably my favorite stone. So this is a teardrop palm stone. It's so pretty. And this is actually one that I meditate with. So I like to hold it in my palm and I meditate with this crystal. I feel it's so powerful. It brings me happiness and it just feels so good in the hand. It's just one of those crystals. I love it. And of course it's smoky quartz, so it's my favorite, and you can see through it, and it's just really, 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 really gorgeous. So that one's in there. I highly, highly recommend deck bags with zippers because it doesn't fall out. They're just really great deck bags. And then lastly, of course, I have my business cards. So I keep my business cards in this cute little plastic box. And it has the sides here where you can drop it down to open it, but sometimes they pop open when they're in the bag. So I rubber band it. But I keep my business cards in here. And I'm already running low. But what I like to do is I will write the prices for my in-person readings on the back of the card, hand the cards out to people. Usually what my favorite thing is like when I go to a restaurant with my husband and we are, you know, paying for a meal, I like to drop a card or two along with a tip. So that's my way of passing the cards out. I get shy, like I'm pretty shy when it comes to passing my cards out to people in public. I try to when there's like farmers markets or things like that, but for some reason I'm still shy. I'm nervous to do it. And then I also carry a clear quartz heart in my little box where I keep my the cards. I keep a little Clue Quartz heart just to charge them. So yeah, those are my business cards. So I always have my business cards on me, whether I throw them in my purse or I keep them in the tarot bag. Because when you go out for in-person readings, you want to make sure you're passing out your cards. Because your clients, these are your clients, they will be potential future clients as well. They have friends, and when they go and tell their friends about their tarot reading, sometimes their friends will be like, well, who was it? You know, what's her website? And they can pass a card over. So always make sure you are holding on to your business cards and you hand those out when you are doing readings. So that is what is in my tarot bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.